Oh my god. Oh my god. This is unreal. This is unreal. What is this? Unprecedented. Another commentary episode? You thought this channel was dead? No. No, I just didn't have anything to say. And when I don't have anything to say, I don't make good commentary episodes, and it led to me not making one for a long time. So, we're back. We're back on the horse. I don't know. I don't want to commit to weekly uploads. And I thought I would on this commentary channel because I thought it was good for me to force myself to talk every week. But I think I realized that that's not quite always the case because I had a lot to say in the first few weeks because it felt like, everything I had learned or everything I wanted to talk about, kind of up until that moment, right? And I kind of expired it. And I wanted to go back, and I felt like I kept on telling myself after Farewell to Split Screen, I'll go back and I'll start talking again because I'll have something to talk about then. But that was when I thought that I was, a week and a half out from uploading it. And that wasn't the case. It's been like 3 weeks now since then. So I'm like a week and a half overdue when I thought I would have it up. But, I realized, and that's not going up, and I don't even know when it's going to go up now, and it's pissing me off. So I don't know. I'm drinking coffee, by the way. I know that's an important part. I know Philip gets pissy if I don't say what I'm drinking. But I guess I'll talk about that first, because this is going to be like a thought dump. This is going to be my thoughts on everything. Because a lot has happened. A lot has happened, especially in the past week. And it's been a fantastic week. It's been a fantastic week for me. I've really had a lot of fun. So let's just talk about it. So first of all, Farewell to Split Screen, which I'm scared I'm overhyping now. Because, everyone's waiting for it, because I thought I'd have it out sooner. That's pretty much done. My narration's done. The script's been done for a long time. I've got all the video that I really can have in there done. I got my capture card. I went into my Xbox. I got some footage. But the thing is, the problem is I went to my friends because part of it is a lot of it is talking about my friends and us playing Split Screen. So we played a game of Halo Reach together, all of us, because my friend was down. He doesn't live here anymore, but he came down to visit. And I thought, oh, this is perfect timing. So we recorded the game on their Xbox. I wanted to do it on my Xbox, but they didn't want to unplug stuff, so we did it on theirs, which was fine. And also on my friend's phone, because he has like a nicer phone than I do, and he had more storage. And I thought it would be as simple as plugging in his phone to my computer, taking the video file, putting it on my PC, saying thank you, and then get the Xbox game, record probably all of it with my capture card or just parts and go through editing just how I was doing it before with my Xbox. And it would be super fast, super easy, super quick. And that wasn't even close to how it was because first on the phone, for whatever reason, I plug it into my PC and it doesn't see it. It doesn't see the video file. I see other videos that we took that are smaller, but this one is like an hour and a half. It's an hour and a half game. It's huge because it's like, I don't know what Apple's doing, but it looks like uncompressed because the video files are massive. They're huge. And I can't get it out. I don't know why. It just doesn't show up. I can't move it through my PC through the cable. So I'm like, oh, shit. So I think, well, we'll upload it on Dropbox, and I'll download it from Dropbox. But it doesn't even upload to Dropbox because I guess it's so big. It exceeds the limit. It doesn't even process. It doesn't even say uploading 0%. It goes preparing to upload indefinitely. Well, damn it. So then VCL has a thing where you can get the app, you can then turn on Wi-Fi sharing, and you can share through Wi-Fi, almost like an AirDrop. And I thought, well, that'll work. But it doesn't because you have to copy the video file to VCL. It doesn't just go to your camera roll and take it out of there. That would make too much sense. It'd be too convenient. It tries to copy the video file, and the video file is huge, so the phone doesn't have enough storage for it on it. So that didn't work. So then I thought, oh, we'll just cut it up into 20-minute chunks. And it takes literally a full day to send a 20-minute chunk. And, like, I feel so awkward asking now. I feel like I'm being a nuisance when I ask for that stuff. And so I only have 20 minutes. I have the first 20 minutes, which isn't us playing. It's not us playing. I don't know. I've got to get on people's asses more for you guys because I feel bad. And then, of course, the Xbox that we're playing on has a Next Star. And but I have a copy of Halo Reach. My friend goes, "You have a copy?" Yeah, I've got physical copies. He goes, "You should be fine. You don't need the Next Star because he doesn't want us to move it." I go, "Okay, that's fine." but the disc tray doesn't open. The disc tray doesn't open because it's modified so it has a neck star. And I asked for a solution and I didn't get one. I asked them to ask who modded it. No response. So, like, it got to a point where, like, we had a bit of a confrontation over it. And by the end of it, I just thought, I waited. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do because I don't want to have another confrontation, but I want to finish the video. It's really like, it was all I was thinking of for a month was this video. It was consuming me. And then, I'm so close to the finish line and it feels like, I'm like a week out. I'm half a week out. Nope. And it sucks because, and I talk about this in a Patreon post I did. But I talk about, how it feels like it's a make or break moment for me because this video, and forgive the shuffling, I gotta plug in my headphones, they're dying. But this video is like, it feels like almost like crossing over into a new era of my video making. Because that's what a tribute to J-Schlaw was, and that's what Minecraft Never Died was. Those were moments where my video making upgraded. It upgraded. And it sucks that I can't get it out there. It just sucks. And I'm sorry. I don't want to be the one. I don't want to be known for being bad with deadlines. I don't want to at all. But it feels like because of this video, that's all it's been. Because it used to be I was really inconsistent with uploading. And I still really am, to be honest. I mean, I think I'm getting better now. But I hate it. I hate stringing people along. I hate being like, oh yeah, we're a week out, and then like something happens, and then I have to go back to you guys and say, well, no, we're a week, and I don't really tell you guys why. I don't know, but that's why. So that's at least I hope you guys understand that. I'm trying. I am trying, and here's a dirty little secret. And this is for the people who've been waiting, and at least want to see the video. If you want to see the video in its current state. In my stream archives playlist, on the first stream where we made a video together, it's just called Making a Video Together, and it, you'll see it. At the end of it, I do go into, I'm about to edit a Farewell to Split Screen, and I don't end up because I need footage. But you can see it in its entirety in its unfinished state. If you want to wait for the whole video to come out, I would do that. I would recommend waiting, because it won't have nearly as much power. I worked really hard on this, and it'll kind of spoil it. It'll spoil the message of it and everything. But if you do want to see it, it's the finished narration. There's a few lines I have to redo because there's crackling with my mic, but it is the finished narration, and it's just missing video. That's really it, and all the music's there and everything. Or if what I would actually recommend doing is I also have a playlist called A Farewell to Split Screen, which is just the soundtrack to the video, and I think watch that, listen to that. Because that's more of, it's a taste, but it's not the full thing. But if you do want to see the full thing, go ahead. Go ahead. There's nothing stopping you. But that's the first thing. So that's, 8 minutes of me complaining. But no, but we're not here to complain because I've had a great week. That aside, I've been doing fantastically. Guys, we've been streaming. And holy shit. You couldn't have told me how well streams would go because I've wanted to stream for so long. Because if you guys didn't know, I started out streaming on Twitch. I streamed, and I didn't even really stream because I feel like now I stream because I put on a personality. I put on the big, performer kind of thing because it's a performance and it's a lot of fun. And it feels like it's just fun. But no, I streamed on Twitch for a long time, for a few months. Nothing happened out of that. 30 followers, that's it. And they were terrible. They were terrible streams, and I made stream highlights out of them that were equally as terrible, but that got me into video making, and then that's when I went, wow, fuck it, I don't need the streams. Why do I need to stream to get footage for these videos? And that's when I started making actual videos. And I think making the actual videos has made me a better streaming personality. And if they're watching people like Schlatt or other streamers, that I've watched, I realize what makes a good stream. The kind of tone of a stream, just the level of energy that has to go into it. And it's a lot of fun. And I always wanted to wait until I had 1,000 subscribers at least, because I thought no one would show up. And how embarrassing is it to stream and have no one show up, right? And then what do? Because part of the streaming aspect of it is to talk to you guys. So if there's no one to talk to, what am I doing? But no, it's been really great, and I've been having a lot of fun, and it's awesome. And that Mario Maker stream we did, that went on for 7 hours, 7 hours of me playing Mario Maker, and we made $134 Canadian, which was mind blowing. And I don't think that's gonna happen every stream, of course. Not every stream's gonna be like that one, but just the amount of money I've already made streaming has really taken me back, because I made over $200 Canadian, and that's in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And again, I can't say that that's going to be the precedent. That's not how much I'm always going to make, because clearly we ran into a fluke with the, Zerdok giving me $100 for beating his Mario Maker level. But it's something that has taken a lot of stress off of me, as kind of a video maker, and especially as a gaming video maker, right? Because, it sucks to bump into a roadblock or not be able to do something that I want to do because of money. Like, I want to be able to make videos on new games. I want to be able to I would love to be able to actually review, like Link's Awakening, for example, which is coming out in September. But with some games, like I don't buy new games very often. So I can't. And usually when I buy a new game, it's not when it's new. It's when it's come out, and after a while, and I've saved up and I've done this. But what's exciting to me is about like streaming is it's like this money that I can put right back into the channel, and I don't have to feel like guilty for it. I don't have to feel like, oh, I should be saving this money up. No, it's money from the channel. It's gravy, and I can put it right back into the channel. And like that money, me and Philip are pre-ordering Pokemon, and out of that maybe might come a Pokemon review. Like, and it feels so good to be able to give back to like people like Philip, who's bought me like 10 lunches. Like that guy's bought me a lot of lunches throughout the school year, because he's the kind of guy that you'll go out with and he'll just buy you a lunch, and you're like, what the fuck? And he won't take no for an answer. But to be able to finally be like, aha, well, I'm buying you Pokemon, that feels really good. And I'm just glad that I've been put in that position. So thank you to everyone who's donated. And beyond that, just the streaming aspect, to be able... I wanted to record an episode of commentary called Community. And it would be about making a community around myself. And I felt like I couldn't, because I felt like there wasn't really a community. But, the streaming has proved to me that, and it's small, but there's a community there. And I have these concurrent watchers, people who I see in the chat all the time. And it feels great to be able to talk to you guys. And it's like, wow, it further validates what I'm doing. And it makes me feel so much better. I've been so motivated the past week and a half. And even not just with a Farewell to Split Screen. It doesn't have to be. Like right now I'm editing together that one Mario stream. And it's been going fucking incredible. Like, this video is turning out awesome. And, it's been so much fun. And, like, the hockey video that we did in 3 days, it just was like, we hit the ground running, and we just finished it, and it felt great. And it's, like, one of my best videos. And my editing is getting better. I'm just seeing my editing getting better, and my pacing getting better, and everything just getting better. And I think a lot of it's because of the streaming. And it's so good to have the streams, too, to fill in that content. Because... now I can take 2 weeks to make a video if I want to, because I'll have 2 or 3 streams in there, maybe more even. And then it feels like I'm not starving you guys for content. People will still get to see me. I stay relevant, whatever. It feels great. It feels awesome to stream. And then I guess my last thought on streaming is I'm a little bit worried because, I made a Patreon. And that's not this. I don't want to guilt anyone into not donating to my Patreon. Don't do it if you don't feel like you want to, or don't have to, or you don't have to. You don't have to. Please don't. You don't have to give me money. But I think my best streams. I guess not my best streams, because I think the Mario Maker ones are pretty killer. Like that one Mario Maker stream was awesome. But I really enjoyed doing the video making streams. And not always, like, we did the editing for the live stream one, and I found that one wasn't quite as good. Purely because, well, first of all, it was too slow. My Premiere was going too slow in that particular instance. because I have so much footage into it. But I think maybe it's because we haven't started making them together. You know what I mean? That it's just it's a bit tougher to do. Um, but beyond that, like it's the fact that um, that one is something that I'm looking up to guides, tutorials. Like I spent like 30 minutes today when I was editing it, looking at like old timey silent film cards. And that's not exciting on a stream. It's not fun for you guys to watch me look up tutorials and watch some videos and go through a bunch of templates. And I feel pressured. I'm like, I got to get this. So like yesterday, we didn't really make any headway on the edit. Whereas today, I could sit down for an hour, learn it, and then perform it. And then and it turned out really well. It's perfect. And it's like one of the best edits I've made. I think the streams where we make a script together and we actually decide on a video together, those are far better. But rounding this back to my Patreon, this is so scatterbrained. We're at 16 minutes. This is nuts. But rounding that back to my Patreon, you know, like one of my tiers behind the scenes, this is exactly what I would have done, you know, for behind the scenes. And it makes me feel like I'm almost gouging myself because, you know, I don't know. If no one's going to pay for my Patreon tier, my behind the scenes tier, if they can get it for free, right? But the thing is, I feel bad, like, paywalling it. Because it's something that people request I do. I get requested to edit stuff live. And I'm fine with that. I enjoy it. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should stop and be like, well, it's on Patreon now. But then again, like, if I say that, then there's going to be a lot of people who can't even watch it. They can't pay for the Patreon. They can't watch my stream. And then the stream loses the magic. So I think I'm going to keep it off Patreon. Which maybe is a poor decision on my part. I might have to repurpose my Patreon. I've been thinking about making it just $5. You get everything I put on there. I don't know. If there's anyone here who, you know, is a fan of me and they have ever considered, you know, Patreon or supporting me, tell me, like, what would you rather do? Would you rather have those separate tiers or should we just repurpose it? $5. You get everything that's included in all the tiers. Probably name in the credits at this point, and we just, you know, we just go from there. Because I think that how my Patreon is right now is not structured for a channel like mine. I think I didn't calculate it right. I structured it off of bigger channels. That's not how I should have done it. So I think there's going to be a retool of that. And let me know in the comments if changing it to $5 for everyone and you get everything. I think that's the way to go personally. And if that might, like, bide you over and you guys will be like, yeah, well, I would do it for $5. Like, let me know. Because, you know, like, again, it's money I can put back into the channel. And it just helps me, you know, make videos not faster. It won't help me make videos faster, really. But it takes stress off of me. It gives me more time to make videos if I'm making money from it. And it lets me put it back into the channel. And get more equipment, like my capture card or my games and fucking. I want to get a new camera and a new monitor because my monitor right now is 1050. So my streams are like they have big bars on them and I can't change it unless I get a new monitor. So if you want to help with the channel at all, Patreon and just let me know if that's a thing that you guys could see. I don't know, being a positive change. But that's 19 minutes. I think we should end it there because that's long enough. So Elkstra, I know you've been, you know, hounding me for a Patreon, not a Patreon, a commentary episode. Here it is. I was in the middle of editing. I just sat down and fuck it, I'm gonna talk. Sorry for such a long one. Usually they're more contained, they're less scatterbrained, but this has been, I guess, a month of this bottling up. To everyone who watches these, everyone who's watching, listening now, thank you. To everyone who's new to the channel, thank you for coming on. We've had a lot of new subscribers. We're almost at 400, which is like, what? That's nuts. I feel like we're going to get to 1,000 quite quickly. But thank you guys. Everyone who's donated to the streams, thank you so much. Zerdok, Takumi, Ashfield, Christian, you guys fucking rock. Thank you so much. Like that's incredible to me. I'm not going to say I'll see you guys next week because I don't know if I will, but I'll see you guys next time I have something to talk about. This channel's not dead. We're still doing commentary. It's just I'm not going to assign like some kind of weekly thing to it. Thank you for listening. If you listened to the end, thanks for listening to 20 minutes of me ramble. I couldn't even tell you what I talked about. I feel like I blacked out for 20 minutes. Next time, though, what are we going to drink? I don't know what we're going to drink. I'll see. Whatever I feel like. So thanks for sharing a cup of joe with me. Thanks for sharing a little discussion. Thanks for listening. I love you guys. You guys fucking rock. And I'll see you in the next stream, probably. Right. See ya.